Máireád Day. I'm the Reiki affiliate at Northeastern's Center for Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service. My job at Northeastern is to really help guide students who are interested in Reiki. I run a blog called Hold Your Healing, and that's really where students can find me and connect with me if I'm not on campus. My goal for the Center for Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service is to help make Reiki a sustainable and functional practice for Northeastern students. I'm a Reiki master trainer. I have certifications in gemstone therapy and meditation and soul realignment, and my passion is really to help students find tools for their toolbox for self-care and balancing of their energy and their emotions. Reiki is an ancient Japanese healing technique, which is about energy balancing and really focusing on the 7 chakras and different balances and imbalances and kind of energy work that people need to try to get their body in sync and really balanced so they can live their best life and be fully aligned to the moment that they're in. Reiki is secular, so Reiki is really not bound to any religion. That was created in the kind of foundations of Reiki by Dr. Usui. I practice Usui Reiki. That's also what I teach and what I'll be helping kind of give an intro to today at Northeastern's ReNew retreat. Reiki often is with hands-on healing. Reiki can be hands-on or it can be hands-off, where the hands are really just close to the body. People who practice Reiki have to have certain attunements. So there's Reiki level 1, 2, and 3, and there's lots of various teachings and lessons and things you go through to kind of achieve those levels of practice. Today what we're going to be talking about is we first just talk about energy in general and kind of identifying energy as all around us and the importance of energy in our bodies, the importance of energy in our surroundings, and the importance of energy in our lifestyles and kind of the energy we bring and surround ourselves with. So we talk about that. We talk a little bit about quantum physics, which just sounds scary, but I don't know a lot about it, but it's easy. And then we kind of move on into what are chakras, what are your 7 chakras, and what kind of emotions, imbalances, and even physical manifestations can be caused by a balance or imbalance in that chakra. So at the workshop today, the first part is really just for students to envision what is a moment that makes their heart sing. So what's a moment that they feel really aligned to exactly where they are in this moment of their life. And I really ask them to think about that and to really try to hold an image of that in their head. And they talk about it with a partner because that really means something different to everyone. That's kind of like a simple way to help students who may not know about Reiki understand what Reiki is intended to feel like. So Reiki really is a practice to help that moment of you feeling like your heart is singing and you're very aligned, which likely means your body's completely in sync and in balance, or mostly in sync and in balance. And Reiki is kind of an avenue to help students feel that way more often. After that, it's really like an intro to energy work, talking about what is energy, where is energy, what's the importance of energy, and then we move on to talking about the history of Reiki, the ancient Japanese tradition that it came from, and then what Reiki looks like today. We talk about the 7 chakras, a very generic overview of what they are, and then we kind of go down just into kind of the pragmatics of what is a Reiki session, how do I feel when I'm receiving Reiki, what is self-Reiki, what is Reiki with a practitioner, and the different levels of getting trained in Reiki. And we talk about different hand positions that you can do for self-Reiki, which is really what's taught in Reiki 1. And then we also talk about what does a practitioner do who is trained really in Reiki 2 and 3, and what is the experience for the recipient. After that, we'll be talking about the principles of Reiki, which is really going to be like a mindfulness practice of just thinking about different philosophies to live a day-to-day life that's kind of in the interest of your highest good. And then what we'll be doing is kind of just like another mindful meditation where students will lay on yoga mats and just kind of think about healing touch. But then it's really just thinking about your 7 energy centers, your chakras, and just kind of initiating that whole practice of mind-body connection and kind of our biomagnetic fields and how we can do holistic energy work to help balance that and live our best lives and be aligned as best we can.